Hey guys, how's it going? If this is the first time on my channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button because there's going to be a lot more series that you're probably going to want to see. Also, if at the end of this sounds like something you'd like, I'd appreciate it if you come back up and give me a thumbs up, okay? So let's get started. The purpose of this whole video is to show you the top paid traffic sources and using Clickbank. And this traffic source that I'm talking about, it's 100 new leads every day for $1. Now, what I'm going to do is give you about a maybe 25,000 foot view of what it is I do and what it is you can do. And if you're interested to, see a little bit more in depth, I have another series that shows you exactly step by step what I do and what you can do to in fact get started in digital marketing. And it really comes down to, once you have everything set up, cutting and pasting. Yeah? Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Let you see what I think you're gonna really like. Okay, so the first thing, this is a series dealing with Clickbank. And if you don't have Clickbank, not a problem. All you have to do is start here and you can go through the movements. Basically the pages will come up and they'll ask you all these different I want to promote. They'll say sounds good. I have a way to do this. It's all fine. I'm making less than 50 because they don't need to know, and I'm earning extra income. And yes, I have a traffic source. And then I'm the one that told you about it, so you can just put PaulG in here. I don't get anything for it. It's not a big deal. Hit the OK. And then the last question is, what email address would you like to use for this? Now you can put this in. Doesn't matter what you put in, but let's just say you put this in and you submit it, okay? So that's the email that you want to use that's tied to it. But when it comes down to logging in, which is right here, come down here, and if you don't have an account, this is where you would click on to create an account. And that's where you're going to fill all that in. So you could bypass all of that question answer kind of thing and just go to the login page, hit create an account, and go down here and create yourself an account. Then you're going to go over the, like everything else, terms and conditions, and you agree to them all. Okay? So let's go back. Let's hit this one, say okay, let's log in. First screen that pops up, I don't deal with. It's not anything that needs to be brought up right just yet. That's kind of slow for some reason. I go down here in the marketplace. Now, in the marketplace, hopefully I'll cut that out, right? If I don't, I got a cold. So in this marketplace, you have all these different headings of jobs, which is what Clickbank is it's a listing of different people that want to pay you to do certain things. Now, the leads that I was talking about, that's $1 a day, those are people that are actually interested in, earning money online. So the perfect niche for them is going to be this e-business and e-marketing. And these are all the different jobs that they have that pay you various amounts. Like you're looking, this one pays $9.81, $12.69, $388, $24, $19, $50, $69, $70. Okay, so what's important to know though is, first thing you do when you come over here, you want to do it by gravity. And the reason I tell you that is because this gravity of 244 tells you that roughly 244 people have sold this particular program in the last 2 weeks. Now that might change from time to time, but that was the last thing that I read from Clickbank. So with that being said, keep in mind, this is Missouri and pollen's high, so I kind of sneeze and cough a lot. Hopefully I can cut it out of here and it won't be so bad. Anyway, so if you're 69, look at the gravity. It's 106 people sold it. 100 people have sold it. 82 people have sold it. 64 people have sold it. 62 people have sold it. 59 people have sold it. So you get an idea of how many people are selling it, but you want, the better the gravity, the better chance you have of somebody buying it. So that being said, the next thing that's important is you want to have this reoccurring rebill. So you get your normal commission. See, this says the average, but that's kind of like putting these two together. What you're actually getting is this 23. So that being said, is every time these people make another payment for another month, you make $46. So that's crazy, right? This is what they call passive income. Once you set it up and get it going, it just keeps going for you, and you'll keep putting more people in, and that keeps growing and growing. So you end up doing the same thing every day, but start getting paid more and more and more every day for the same thing you're doing. And you're not going to get paid at the beginning. Trust me, it's going to take some time. This is that thing where I've said in previous videos that you may have watched. Guys, if you're looking for a really quick kind of income, I would suggest you just save your money. Stop looking at a lot of these ads or these videos that talk about how to do it, and just invest into that lottery ticket. Sit at home, have a beer, watch some TV, kick back, say a prayer, and hope you hit it. Okay, because this is not that kind of thing. This is going to take you anywhere from 18 to 90 to even 120 months to get something. You'll make money along the way, but I'm talking about where you're making 500 to 1,000 easy every month. Okay, so that being said, the other thing that's important on this particular page is there's two things. One is the affiliate page, and I always right click and open it up in a new tab so I can see it, right? And so this is where it opens up. And what's important about this particular page is really only one thing. And almost every one of them have this section, and you want the email swipes. Now this one has 5 emails. Let's go to another one. Let's go back over here. Let's look at this affiliate page. Let's see what it has. Here's the email swipes, and it has 10 of them. Each one, they'll either have 5, sometimes 7, sometimes 10. So here's your email, all put out for you. All put out for you. Right there you go. You don't have to write it. It's written for you. You just copy it and paste it. So that's a real quick look at, probably even gave you more information than you wanted to know on Clickbank. But let's just hit the last thing and then we'll get out of here. Promote is where you lock it all in. And by that I mean you hit the promote, and then you'll put in like a nickname. Let's say I put Joe Boy as my nickname, or Joe Boy, not Bog. And you have a tracking ID, and I use MLGS, which you'll see in a little bit. And then you say create the hop link. Okay, so here's your hop link, and you know that's not going to work because I just threw some name in there. But what's important is this right here. It tells you whenever you're getting someone to come in and buy something, this is where it's coming from. Now you may have, as time goes on, other areas, so this is important to have. So you just copy this, and to be quite honest, what I do is I bring up a Word page and I copy everything that's here. I copy the link to here, and I put my promote tag that I just got, put that on there, and then I take the emails and put them on there. So I don't have to keep going back to that affiliate page. I've got it right there on my Word page, and I can keep going down on it. Okay, so let's get out of this. Now, the next thing that's kind of important is this right here. And again, I would encourage you, the link is down in the description. You can check this out. And I would encourage you, if this interests you at all, to go and watch this video. It's like you can see, right? 9 minutes and 16 seconds. So I would suggest you go watch this, but I'm going to explain it pretty quick here. Now, you're going to get 100 leads every day, and this costs you $30 a month, which gives you the 100 leads per day at $1 a day on a 30-day month. It gives you a little bit less than $1 if you're on a 31, right? Okay, so that being said, there is a way to increase that, and I kind of go over it in the one with all of the details that you get it, but I'll just hit on it real quick. If you have one other person that signs up underneath you, that 100 automatically jumps to 200. 200 leads every day, still paying the same $30, and you get an extra $5 back from the person that just signed up underneath you. So, therefore, you're making a little money off of that, right? Now, remember I said MLSG? That's what this is called. It's actually my lead gen secret. Everybody, I'm with a lot of people in different groups that deal with this, and we all just call it MLSG because it's quick. Now, that being said, you can go through this whole entire page as it talks about it. I would just suggest you take some time if you're interested. Watch the video. It'll get into all the different information about it that you're going to want to know, but I'm going to show you some nuts and bolts so you have a pretty good idea. So, let's jump over here and let's just log in. Now, when you log in, you've got all these, everybody's have them across the top. This is one I've never used. This is a list of the leads that go out. I've never used it. This is something that when you sign in, I messed up and got it, and I shouldn't have, but you won't need to. It asks you for an extra $30. You can get these master emails that are created for you. But yeah, see, I don't go into that. Now, the ones that are important is the mailing system and the statistics. Affiliates is where you can actually, get various pages that you can put up that have your particular ID in it. And then you're not going to use this one, and this is just so you can log out or if you need help of any kind. But as you look below, you can see you can text me at any time. If you get stuck with something, you got a question about something, shoot me a text. I'll answer and get back to you. Okay, so when you go to this mailing system, you just select them all. They come over here, and you come down here, and you want it to come from my lead gen system. This is my sister. She kind of comes in here periodically and adjusts this for me, I guess. Didn't know that all the time, but there you go. And then this is where you put that subject line. Remember what was in the email? These are all various subject lines that have been used in the past that you could use again. Then, a lot of times, those emails will say like, hi, name. Well, they have what they call a short code, and this short code is the first name of the person. And you want to put that wherever they put name, you want to put the first person name. And then you move down to the body. Now this is kind of like set up kind of like Word, but not as much. For example, you would delete this normally and paste your email in. You can adjust it to the center, right or left, either way. There's your link for creating a link. Here's your different text, like you can color the text a different color. You got the bold, underscore, italics. You got your fonts, Arial, sizes, all those. You can do headings. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just cut and paste and put your email in here. And then you want to hit this perfect timing. Now, when I can't send, as you can see, I have time before I can send another email. You can only send one a day, so I send it out to everyone. And then 23 hours later, I can send another one. And the perfect timing is something that is set up in the program that if you click this, it will go through all the leads that you're sending out, and it will pull out the first name of every person that's in those leads, and it'll put that every place that you put this short code that's their first name. So if you put, hi name, would you like to make $5 today? Well, that's going to be, hi Bob, would you like to make $500 today? Because I wouldn't put 5, I'd put 500. Sounds better, right? And he's got the chance to do that. Okay, so you would hit perfect timing. Now you don't see it here. Normally there would be a preview and there would be a send email. I hit the preview and then it'll pop up here and you can see if your link actually works. And if your link works, then you're good to go. You can go back down, hit the send the email, and boom, you're done. So there you go, guys. You're looking at, oh, let me jump up just so you can see it. The statistics page is the page you want to go back so you can see. I have quite a few leads, but this is a little over a month. It's not crazy, but you can see, you know, all the different things that you've sent out, and you can see the click-throughs. And you get 10% here, 8, 10, 11, 9. This one was an amazing day. They loved this, and a lot of people clicked through and went big into there. So maybe I'll just do this one again, see what happens. But statistics are something you want to keep a handle on, because these are where you figure out, it usually takes somewhere between 400 and 900 of these opens before you actually get a sale. Sometimes more, especially if it's in the beginning and it takes you a while to build up. But as I said before, it's not a get rich quick kind of program. This is a way that you can spend, I'd say maybe 30 minutes a day doing this. That's it. So it's an excellent way for you to start getting into affiliate marketing, and as you make money in it, you can invest into different things. For example, I know people that have got 5 of these, and each one is signed under each one. So instead of, you know, granted they're paying, you know, $150 a month for this, but at the same time they're getting, well, let's see, there's a calculator. So if I get 200 from this one and 200 from the next, well, let's just do it times 5. That's 1,000 leads per day. That's at the 200, but it won't quite be 1,000 because your last one's not there, right? So it'll actually be 900 and 9,800. But check this out. 9,800 times 30. That's how many leads you're going to have every month. That's insane. But you pay $150 for it. As you get more and more income, you can add more and more accounts into yours and get more and more leads. Because the more leads you have with Clickbank, as you push out to everybody, the more sales you're going to get, the more money you're going to make. It's that simple. Okay? So guys, like I said, look down in the description. I'll have a link that you can go to Clickbank, and I'll have a link that you can go to this particular page so you can check out this video and join it and get set up. And then I would highly suggest that you watch my series video on this, where I go through everything that I just talked about, step by step, walking you through it so you know exactly how to do it and what you're going to do to get it set up. Okay? Now, if you like this, I'd appreciate it if you jump up and hit the like button, and I'd appreciate a subscribe. That'd be great, and you'll be getting different series as I make them and put them out there for you so you can understand how they work. Cool? Yeah. Talk to you later and have an amazing day. Bye.